Sunday. I wanted to come on and get you guys some messages in reference to the week and see what it is that you can expect. And thank you so much for joining me here. So let's start. We're going to start with the Light Seers deck. I don't have the box on the table, so forgive me for that. Messages for my Libras for the beginning of the week, please. Start of the week. And I do apologize, I'm using my short tripod, so because of that, it does vibrate a little bit off of the table. Please forgive me for that. But nonetheless, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for my returning subscribers. Thank you to my subscribers that are new. Thank you to those that share my videos, because sharing is caring, and that way my videos get circulated through YouTube. And thank you so much for hitting the like button. Thank you so much for, yeah, like I said, for being here. All your super chats, super thanks. I am so grateful for any and everything that you help this channel to grow. So thank you for being here, okay? Let's see what Sunday has to bring. What messages Sunday has to bring. This is for my Libras, okay? Libras. What is the week bringing for my Libras? And it's been very volatile, guys. Oh my gosh, it's been very volatile. The energy has been anything but calm. It's been really, really bad. What is the message for my Libras, please? What is the message for my Libras, please, for the beginning of this week, starting on Sunday, today? What is the message for my Libras, please? And thank you. And I hope everybody is having a blessed day. I think my Libras, this is going to be a short reading, unless I clarify. Normally the cards want to really talk, and I get a buku amount of cards. Oh my ever loving. You see what I have in my hand? Okay, I'm gonna put them down temporarily. Just because I'm grabbing a hold of these. You're not gonna believe. You see what's at the bottom of the deck? Okay, got another hand, right? You got the Two of Cups 2 times. Twice. And I mean, I'm just amazed. Spirit always amazes me. I don't care. I've been doing cards for about 37 years for the general public. And never am I ceased to be amazed by what Spirit tells us and what Spirit brings to us. The King and Queen of Swords. So either you're dealing with a fellow air sign, or it could be somebody that has the attributes of the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords, okay? Meanwhile, again, the challenge that I see here is to be happy or not to be happy. It's a choice. Believe it or not, it's a choice. It is a choice. Happiness or feeling indifferent, not knowing where this relationship is going. So yes, my beautiful Libras, it's turning out to be a romance relationship message that Spirit is bringing. And I always go with the flow because Spirit knows what they're doing. I'm not here to steer anything in a certain direction unless I feel like, okay, I'm tired of hearing about the cross watcher or the karmic, right? Who doesn't get tired of hearing about the karmic? But at the same time, I mean, hands off. I'm hearing hands off. Literally, I mean, they are talking here. This card looked like it wanted to be driven into the area of finances, which is your 4 points. But the rest, my Libra babies, I'm sorry, gorgeous, but the rest is romance. So you get the Ace of Swords. So a truth is coming. There's a devil here. Everybody's always afraid of this card. What did the devil ever do to you, right? At least that's the saying. But in this instance, it's not really like Satan, okay, Lucifer. We're not talking about that. We're talking about a passion that's so unbridled, that's so strong that the other person cannot help but to think of you. Why am I saying that? Because you have here the King of Cups. And what is he doing? Whimsically looking at the water and thinking. He's thinking of you, Libra. Hi, everyone that has joined in. Hi, Miss Autumn. I see you. I can't see anybody else yet, but thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. So again, This is most definitely a beautiful match. Whoever's coming towards you, my Libras, my goodness, do they have love for you? Hi, gotcha, Isabel. I mean, boy, do they have love for you, but the love is mutual. Look at that. The love is matched. The love is matched. And the funny thing is, this person maybe in the past, maybe wasn't showing or expressing love towards you. Maybe wasn't even giving that love towards you or being expressive in any way, shape, or form, type of affection, you know, show of affection or show of, yes, emotions. So, oh my gosh, Libra. Again, you have your Ace of Swords, you've got the Devil, so unbridled passion. I mean, there's a lot of passion here, lots of whimsicalness, meaning thinking over time that person is just, I mean, oh my gosh, and their heart chakra is just opening and opening. I don't know if you guys can see, because it's so hard because of the way the lighting is in this room, but there's rays coming out of his chest because that's how much the love has just exploded inside of him. And when I say him, I'm talking about the King of Cups. My readings are not for male or female only, they're for everyone, okay? Hi, Autumn, how are you? So again, wow, somebody really has a lot of love for you, my Libras. But it looks like with the Seven of Wands, this has to be a balancing act. What I'm seeing is there's got to be some give and take. There's got to be some give and take from both sides in order for this to work, meaning there's got to be a balance. How do we do this? How are we going to maneuver this for it to work? You have your Three of Wands right on the bottom of your Ace of Swords. Okay, so what does that tell me? That tells me somebody definitely wants a new beginning, but this new beginning has to have why pattern is coming into my head? A plan. It's got to have a plan, because if it doesn't have a plan, it's gonna fail. Underneath the devil, okay, and it is a handsome devil. Underneath the devil is the magician. How do I make this work? How can I possibly make this work with my Libra? How? So again, it is a lot of balancing act that has to be done. Do you see how she's on the stilts, which are the wands? And they're what's holding her up. There's 6 holding her up, and the 7th one is right at her leg. She can grab onto it, and she's, you know, very strong from her core, from her solar plexus there where her light is coming through. It's coming through to be given. Look at this. Here's the ignition of the passion with the 3 of Wands, and then back here to the magician. So the magician is the one that's going to give the fire and feeling a way through. And again, these 2 bottom cards, I mean, my goodness, my Libras, really? The 2 of Cups to the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So the other thing is, if you're not dealing with an air sign, you're dealing with somebody who is a thinker. You're dealing with somebody who is someone who has a lot of logic. They don't use their love. They don't use their words. They don't use, yes, please do like the video. I appreciate that, Autumn. Thank you so much. They don't normally touch into their emotions, the 10 of Cups. Remember what I said, it's a decision. Do I leave behind the heaviness? One of you is feeling a lot of heaviness, okay? Do I leave behind the heaviness? And do I go into the 10 of Cups? Or do I just leave things the way they are? Yikes. I hope not, because why would you want to pass up a love that's so beautiful like this one? Why would you want to pass that up? And the devil's here telling you, hey, go towards this love, go towards your emotion, but you don't want it, or you have an indecision about this love. Ay. Well, let's see what else wants to come out. Why is the 4 of Coins here, please? And thank you. And thank you so much for being here with me, guys. I really appreciate you. Oh my God, what did I just say? OMG. Do I go towards the happiness or do I not? 10 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. 2 different decks. 10 of Cups to the Ten of Cups. My goodness. My goodness. Your security, Libra, lies in love. Meaning once your love is cemented and planted, everything around you will flourish. Everything around you will grow. Hi, you're that one kid. Okay, nice to meet you and thank you so much for being here. So, oh my God, Libra. Once your relationship is cemented, you are on your way financially as well. While all of these things are up in the air and loose ends, it's creating some kind of instability in your life. So just be aware of that. Well, that's good to know. So you could be dealing with either a Libra, fellow air sign, or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's see here, Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? What does it want to tell us? What does the Ace of Swords want to tell us, please? Someone that's thinking about the offer, the Four of Cups. We already know what the Four of Cups is. This person could sit around and think forever and ever and ever. Back to the Two of Wands. Do we take this offer? Do we take this offer? Woo, okay. Too many cards, Spirit. Are they going to accept the offer of love from Libra? Is the cross watcher going to accept the cup of love from Libra? Wow, you got 3 cards. I didn't want that many, but okay, Spirit. Oh my goodness, guys. This person is really indecisive. Look, Two of Wands to the Two of Wands over the Ace of Swords. So they don't know. They don't even know whether they're going to take this cup of love from you or not. They're so indecisive, which is not a good thing for you, Libra. I must say, it really is not a good thing for you because you could be in limbo with this person till you're 1 foot in the grave, God forbid, right? But you do have an offer that wants to come through, but they want to come through. They know what you want, that you want an offer of love. You see that? So the Page of Cups comes in with the Five of Swords, okay? So they know what you want. They're not stupid. They know what you want, and what you want is no less than a cup of love, because otherwise this is not really a relationship, right? Oh my God, the Devil. Why is the Devil here, please and thank you? This person thinks so very much that they literally, like, their head hurts from overthinking and overanalyzing. And that's a trait of air signs, I'm sorry to tell you. Wow, you have someone from the past. So again, if this is somebody that you've already met, they have a really hard time in their decision making when it comes to you. Someone from your past, someone you've known before, your childhood, etc. The Emperor is coming in to take charge and say, yes, I'm going to give a firm foundation. Look at that. 4 of Coins to the 4 of Coins. That's the other reason why I layer, guys, because I have found through my career that when I layer, they clarify each other most of the time, and I don't have a whole bunch of clarifying to do, okay? All right. Thank you. Okay, so King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here, please? King of Cups, please. King of Cups. Why are you here, please? And thank you. Very dreamy person, very, very much in their thoughts about you and what life could be and how you make them feel. How you make them feel, Libra. Which is beautiful because I can see the rays coming out of their heart chakra. They feel, okay, that they would have to be super strong to be in a relationship with you. I know. You don't want to hear that. But they feel like, you know, the money would be good. The money wouldn't be as good as they have it right now, but the money would be good. But it would be a lot of 7 of Wands. I told you guys, look, both 7 of Wands. There's a lot of balancing to do in this relationship. How do we make it work? How do we make it work? How do we make it work? Seven of Wands to the Seven of Wands. How do we make it work? So this person has thought about this seriously over and over and over again. Okay? Over again. But at the same time, they want to talk about, well, how do we make this work? How exactly do we make this come together to where it's not going to fall apart, to where we can make it through? We love each other, I know, and it's showing twice over, both on their side as well as on your side. You got the Ten of Cups, they got the Ten of Cups. They really do want to be happy, but how to do it is the problem, okay? That's the dilemma. I don't want to call it a problem, dilemma, because dilemmas can be solved. Problems can be solved too, but it sounds so harsh, right? Why is the first Two of Cups here, please? Why is the first Two of Cups here? Please and thank you. Two of Cups is here because, again, this person has so many feelings for you. It's hard to contain. That is the King of Wands. That is the King of Wands. Again, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you could be dealing with a Libra, a fellow air sign, Gemini, Aquarius. It could be anybody. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be anyone at this point. But this person has so many feelings, I think, and I hope everybody's an adult here because this is an adult channel. It's not for children. I believe that they have so many feelings for you, including that they're very passionate about you in the bedroom. So because of that, they have a hard time deciding whether this is really love or is it lust. Am I in lust with them or am I in love with them? King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here, please? Please and thank you. Oh my God. They know who you are. They want to fool themselves and tell themselves that this relationship is just about sex. There's nothing to it, etc. It is not that way. Look at that. You got the Sun. So you got double fire here. The King of Wands onto the Sun. Oh my God. So their passion is beyond passion for you. Their passion is beyond the normal everyday passion for you. Yes, it can be lustful, but at the same time, they know that there's something there that is causing this fire and passion to almost explode, because they feel like they're going to explode when they're around you. They feel like it is very passionate to the point to where, wow, wow, you know, I see sparks. So just know that they have a hard time, or had a hard time in the beginning, discerning between love and lust, because they felt so much passion for you that they couldn't decide if it was love or lust. But I think they know. I think they have it on their minds clearly now, what they feel for you. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands came in twice. Why? Why is the Seven of Wands here, please? Right, something turn around. Yeah, it did. I thought I saw it. Oh my God, guys. Look at that. You get the Knight of Wands. I told you. This person's passion for you, it's crazy fire. It is crazy. It's nothing but the element of fire. So they're always wondering, maybe it's not love. Maybe I'm just in lust with this person. No, honey, it's both. It is both. What is this King of Wands? I'm sorry, what is this Knight of Wands, please? What is this Knight of Wands? I told you. I told you, my Libras. I told you. The cards never lie. The cards never lie. The King of Cups to the King of Cups. He had already come out. He had already announced himself. He had already stated, hey, what I'm feeling is coming from my heart. What I'm feeling for this person, this Libra, it is coming from within, and I know it now. So the King of Cups to the King of Cups is why this Knight of Wands is coming out, because there's so much fire, both passion and romantic feelings burning inside of this person for you. And I'm not going to say, Libra, you don't feel anything, because it's a mutual thing. Otherwise, the Two of Cups in the beginning of this reading would not have come out for you and for them. So my Libras, this is a beautiful love story where there's two people that are deeply in love and deeply lust each other just as equally. And that's what scared this person, because they don't really know they didn't really know whether this was love or lust. But the 10 of Cups came out twice, the 2 of Cups came out twice, the King of Cups came out twice. Wow. Okay. All right. What is the 3 of Wands? What are we waiting for? What are we going to do? What are we going forward with? What is the 3 of Wands, please? Oh, we're waiting for money. We're waiting for the big kahuna, for the big bag of money, Mr. Moneybucks. Okay, well, that makes sense. That makes sense. So the big money comes in, we'll be settled. We will be set. Remember, our security was what was playing in the beginning. Our security is both anchoring the relationship, right, in love, but also that it's stable, that it's secure, but also you need stability in finances as well, okay? What will happen after the what will happen after the Ace of Coins, please? I'm still on the 10 of Cups. I can't believe you got that twice. What will enter after the Ace of Coins? You get the World, my Libras. Sorry if my voice went down too low. You get the World. I can't show her goodies. Y'all know how YouTube is. They ban everything. Wow. So the world is going to open up to you both once this money comes through, once you have the cementing of this relationship, once the emotions are shared, meaning verbally, you can have a beautiful, passionate relationship for the rest of your life with this person. With the, my God, I'm just like flabbergasted that the King of Cups comes out twice, the 2 of Cups comes out twice, like I said, and the 10 of Cups comes out twice. The money's here, the world is here. Wow. Okay. Well, then the only thing that we need is we need to know, why is this Magician here, please? Woo. Okay. All right then. My goodness, guys. All right. Don't explode on me all at once. The Magician is here because it has been hard to manifest this relationship. It has been extremely hard to manifest this relationship. To make it go from the 5D to the 3D, it's been extremely hard for both of you for some reason. More wands, more communication, more passion. Just be careful though. Be careful that this person, I feel, they want to go somewhere better with you, meaning in general. They want things to work out, in other words. That's what the 6 of Swords is. But this person does have a habit of hiding things from you. They have a habit of telling you only what they feel you need to know, and sometimes that's little to nothing. So you have to be careful with this person because they're very secretive. They're very, very secretive. Very secretive. So you have to be careful with that because they've learned to be secretive. And sometimes we can equate being secretive with lies, okay? Giving half-truths. But sometimes they don't even tell you anything. So things can be obscured with this moon as well. Things can be hidden. But this person just wants to talk to you, wants to go into another area or direction with you in life. But they're only going to tell you so much, and they've been having a hard time. That's what it looks like. They've been having a hard time. Okay, why is the King and Queen of Swords here with the 2 of Cups? King and Queen to the 2 of Cups, please and thank you. What does this mean for us, Libras? What is this, please? The 10 of... I keep wanting to say 10 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. With this Libra or this air sign. Okay. Let's take a look, guys. My goodness. There's a third party for some of y'all in the mix. The Queen of Coins stands between you and this love. The Queen of Coins stands between you and this love and this happiness. 9 of Cups is what's coming out. You can't get the 10 of Cups because that already came out twice over here. Okay? So you already got the 10 of Cups twice. So that's already set in stone. So you can be very happy with this person, and judgment can be in the favor of you both. However, one person has to go away for some of you. There's a third wheel there. That's going to be very hard. So you're the one that has to decide that, because you have to tarot responsibly. Hi, Melvin. How are you doing? You have to tarot responsibly, my dears. Okay? This is a beautiful relationship, and I hope you both go into it and not go away from it, because it would be such a shame to go away from this relationship. But there is somebody involved here already. There's a third party for some of you, okay? All right. Any other messages for Libra today, please and thank you. I can't remember the name of this tarot, so I apologize. I don't see the box on the table, and I don't want to go scrounging around for it, okay, guys? So my apologies. Anything else for my Libras, please, and thank you. Okay, so we already have one on the table. We'll take them both. The first one was the Empress card. My gosh, look, you got the Empress card, my Libras. I'm telling you, this is a love worth fighting for. Time to act upon your plans. What did I just finish saying all this time with the Seven of Wands? Remember what I said about the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Wands? It's exactly what I said, guys, that you gotta make a plan, that's the way this person is feeling. Okay, so again, time to act on your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. And we were talking about how security is very important, and how the Ace of Coins is coming in to tell you, yes, you will have security. That's the very first card that came out, was your security. And then your security came out somewhere over here as well. Yep, right here. So again, the same card. Oh my gosh, as I pick this card up, I'm reminded that we already had the Emperor. We already had the Emperor on the table, the Emperor and the Empress. Do you know how rare it is for the Emperor and the Empress to come out in the same throw together? And they already told you, King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. They already told you, you're a match. Oh my gosh. Okay, again with the Strength. So Strength, Archangel Ariel. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. Look at that. So you will have to be strong, my Libras, because there is something that's coming, but at the same time that it's coming, whew, there is a third party for some of y'all. There's a third party. This one is called Archangel Oracle Cards. I mean, this is not an easy peasy type of relationship, but it is one that is a love of a lifetime, you know. Okay, messages for Libra. They always do that to me. Messages to Libra, please and thank you. Messages to Libra, please and thank you. Further messages for Libra, please and thank you. Is that it? No, that's too many. We're not gonna be silly. Oh, you don't want to come out, huh? Okay, well then that's it. Perfect. All right, guys. The message you got is teaching and learning. And even in a relationship, there's somebody that's in the beginning is going to be the teacher, and the other one is going to be the pupil. Why? Because sometimes one is more wise, or more or a little older, or has a little more wisdom than the other, okay? More seasoned. Teaching and learning. Archangel Zachiel. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So that's what I said. Sometimes in this deck, it's so beautiful. It's all archangels. Sometimes it takes a while for people to catch up with us, okay? Just because we know what God wants for the relationship doesn't mean that they know or that they understand, especially for those that are on a, not a soulmate path, but a twin flame path. Those are very, very difficult relationships, and there's always a runner and there's always a chaser. So because of that, just, you know, even if it's taking a long time, try to be calm, try to be relaxed as much as you can. Don't stress out, because sooner or later the other one will catch up. What is meant to be will never be able to be taken away from you. I don't care what kind of witchcraft, I don't care what kind of omens people put on you so you won't find your love, etc. No matter what, that person will always come for you because that's what's meant, okay? All right, so Archangel Michael, these are normally in the form of prayers. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say to my Libras, my gorgeous Libras, please and thank you. For Libras, please and thank you. Okay, only one. These are not the ones I wanted. I apologize. I thought these were my other deck, but we're going to go with it. Anything else, please and thank you. All right, one more, please and thank you. One. I'll take this one only because, again, we have the lion. We have the strength. This is honor of the ancient king. So I already told you the emperor came out. I already told you. When the kings come out like that, we had three of the kings on the table. We had the king of cups, we had the king of swords first, the king of cups, and then we had the king of wands come out. Three kings came out, and then the emperor fell out. So again, this is asking you to have a lot of courage. This is asking you to have a lot of inner strength. This is asking you to have patience with this relationship that is trying to cement itself, okay? Because it's gonna take a minute. And I know, don't hate me in the comments. I know, Victoria, what do you mean? It's gonna take a minute. What do you mean? I've been waiting for it. I know. That's the way twin flame type of situations are, until the other person stops running long enough for God to enlighten them onto what's happening and why they feel what they feel towards you. They're going to keep running because they don't understand what's happening, okay? This is Estan Natheli. And this says turquoise changing woman. So changes are on their way. Changes are on their way. You've gotta be just patient, a little more patient, Libra, a little more patient. Okay? Guardian of the Akman. I can't even pronounce that, it's so hard. But look at the owl. So again, with the wisdom, they keep talking to us about wisdom, divine timing, divine relationships. Now in this instance, because that's one thing I don't like, but hey, it's their channel, they can call people whatever they want. Not all masculines are divine masculines. Not all females are divine females, okay? So people use those words so generically nowadays, but in this reading in particular, there is a divine masculine and there is a divine feminine here, okay? Circle cross, this is rare intersection of heaven and earth. Heaven and earth are interceding here for you to have this relationship. This is what's meant to be. This has been divined already. People can do whatever they want because God has given us all free will. But that's not what's meant. You are meant to be with that person, and this other extra person needs to go away in the right way, right? Give them their just due, but they need to go away. You have the tiger, diamond tiger of the black moon. Second chances bring big success. I told you, Libra. Who's here? Melvin, because you're asking so nicely. What are you trying to ask? I'll give you one reading, just one card, and that's for Melvin. If you're still here, what do you need to know, Melvin? And you're gonna have to write it because I can't just see. Thank you so much. Is it Lam? Yeah, I am that kid one. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Is Melvin still in the house? Melvin, are you still in the house? I feel generous today. I don't normally do this. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, Melvin, you're dealing with somebody who is stubborn. You're dealing with somebody that You don't know whether they're coming or going. You don't know who you're getting when you're speaking to them, because of the fact that sometimes they're nice, sometimes they're not so nice, and sometimes they're good towards you and they're calm towards you, and they can talk to you normal every day, and then at other times they betray you and they bring out the swords. They bring out the swords. So when you argue with this person, they're very stubborn. They don't see eye to eye with you, and they will betray you at a drop of a hat. Okay, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. If I feel like coming on later for an evening tarot, then I will see you later. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Victoria Violet here on Spiritual Fire Ancient Tarot. Love and light, guys. Bye.